Hey Carlster fans, it's me, the Carlster. I can't talk very loud because everybody's trying to sleep. So yeah. Um, how's everybody doing? Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about tonight about what's been going on. Uh, let's see. Today I didn't make it to Ollie's. I made it to Target. Um, and I went to the dollar store, and then I had to go to the grocery store to pick up lunch. Today for lunch I had a chicken bacon ranch sandwich, and that was actually pretty good. I really liked that. Um, and then I came home and I played around on the computer for a little bit, and then um, I had to go to the corner store later on tonight, or no, earlier, because I had to get something, and then I came home. And then um, tomorrow I'm pretty much staying home, and then I'm going to go Monday. Probably have to go get some more pop. Uh, can't spend too much money because I don't have much. Uh, and not until Tuesday. So yeah. Um, let's see. Uh, Next weekend I'm going to Five Below, um, because I got to get some Christmas gifts at Five Below, and then not sure what else is going to be happening next weekend. Um, hmm, I'm supposed to be helping somebody get a phone that following Monday. Um, Helping them, with like figuring out what is going on because they're going to be switching phone companies, and they're um, really not used to this phone company. So it's the same phone company I have. So yeah. And if you've noticed, I'm sitting here laying in bed. So yeah. Um. Hmm. Then let's see, and then we're having our Christmas party on the 12th, and then we're having the Christmas party at work on the 15th, which I've already told you guys that um, my mother's church, on Christmas Eve, they normally put on a fabulous Christmas um, music music program, and it's awesome. Their music program at my mom's church is really really good. Their music director, he's awesome. My both my mom and stepdad sing in the choir, and it's really really cool. Um, they have all sorts of different kinds of instruments, playing and all sorts of other things, and it's really cool. So I really enjoy that. Uh, hopefully, uh, hopefully I'll get my Amazon Kindle Fire for Christmas because I really want to be able to test the camera out on that. So that'd be cool. Uh, can't guarantee that that's probably going to be any better than what I'm using now. Um, but we'll test it out and see how that works. Um, there was a lady at the grocery store today. I'm in there and I'm trying to, because it takes me a while. I have to look and actually see what I want. And, and it doesn't help when you get all these people who are very, very pushy and who are, and I understand that some people are in a hurry, but, let me at least say this much. When it comes to somebody who has a disability, um, it's very frustrating going to the grocery store because of the fact that it it uh, it takes them longer, you know, than people who don't have a disability to go shopping because um, we have to sit there and it may take us a while to read what something says, and it just it's frustrating when you have people who are very pushy in the grocery store, and that's one thing that I don't really care for. And so um it 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 comes down to the fact where you really get all this anger built up inside you, and you try to control that anger, and it's difficult at times. It really is, and that's understandable. And I mean, one thing that I will do is, like, if I get ticked off, is I will literally go around, you know, long ways. I'll go down the other aisle and then back to the aisle that I was in, hopefully hoping that that person is left. And sometimes I have to do that more than once, and that's annoying too. But you know, grocery stores can be very frustrating. And I understand that, and that that's basically in any store. Because I mean, look at the way the public is these days. A lot of people are like, you know, we don't care what the other person wants. It's all about me, and it's all about what they want. And and then those people are normally the people that walk around the store thinking that they own the darn place, and they don't. And that annoys me. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, is when you have somebody walking around that store thinking that they own it. Um, Reality check, you don't own that store. Somebody else does, who's probably got a lot more money than that other person does. And so, uh, yeah, unless you have millions and millions of dollars to own that specific grocery store, that is almost a national chain, yeah, we will talk after you have that kind of money, and then you're able to buy out that store. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, Another frustrating thing for somebody with a disability about stores is when they change things around. Um, Grocery stores in particular will do that quite often. They will, um, especially here in the United States. I'm not sure about other countries, because I have not ever been to Europe, so I don't know if they do this in Europe. I know that they do this in here in the United States, and I'm not so sure about Canada. I've been to Canada, but I wasn't there for that long. But here in the United States, one thing that they'll do, and oh, it really drives me insane, is you'll get used to the layout that they have, and then they'll go and they'll change everything around and they'll move it. And then it's like, okay, A, you can either go ask somebody, or B, you can go try to be independent first and maybe kind of look like a buffoon trying to wheel all around that store looking, with the cart or whatever, with the cart trying to find what you're looking for. Now, it's good to be independent when you're disabled. Yes. Being being independent's very good. But when it comes to the grocery store, sometimes being independent is very difficult because of the way they do change things around. Um, like, for instance, you may need laundry detergent, and then they go move laundry detergent to the complete opposite end of the grocery aisle. I mean, the grocery store, or they'll move all these sections around and you can't find anything. And it does get scary, yes. Um, and you may start panicking, like, okay, where did they put this, And in your mind that you knew it was there the previous week, and it's been there for quite a while. Um, you know, that point said, um, make sure you do ask somebody that works at the store, because if you try to ask another customer, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, I don't know. And with as mean as people are these days, what it's probably gonna come down to is it's probably gonna come down to the point where they're probably gonna laugh at you, and that's not nice and that's not funny. Um, and then that gets to the point where that hurts our feelings. So always, always, always ask for help, please. Um, and I'm probably gonna call this vlog the frustrations of shopping, or not, I mean grocery shopping, um, because it does get frustrating. And I used to work at a grocery store, and the frustrating part with me is I would used to have to run things back and try to find um, where they moved things. Okay, and it was really, really annoying because I had to go try to find the same product or a different product that that person wanted, and I couldn't find it in ample time. It's like, because you want to get it back to the customer as quickly as possible, but you can't because they moved everything in that grocery store around. I mean, and one thing that a lot of you may not know is that the reason why they put the bread and milk always towards the back of the grocery department is because they want everybody to buy everything else. They want to distract people. So that is why they always put the bread and milk towards the back of the furthest back along the wall in the grocery store, is so that you can become distracted and buy other things so they can make more money. So, with that said, um, you know, being disabled, it is very frustrating when you go to a store and they move things around. And um, it's one of those life challenges that you have to try to figure out, okay, how am I going to fix this problem, and how am I going to deal with this problem? Always sit and think about how you're going to deal with this problem and how you're going to fix it. you know and always think before you act. So, with all that said, I am going to go to sleep now. I am exhausted. I've had a very long day. So I will see you guys tomorrow or maybe the next day. So this is the Carlster signing off, and keep it cool. Bye, guys.